Yes, greetings, beloved. How are you?
I'm good, Ella. Thank you so much.
No problem. You're like, oh
Why are
man.
you laughing?
Huh?
Why are you laughing?
No, because you're like, thank you so much. Thank you. I
You
know
know
what you.
why? Because thank you, because I appreciate you. Because
Mhm.
I had my time all mixed up, and you made time with your busyness, and I'm sorry. I'm appreciative of you. That's why.
Yes, I was like, damn, because what is today's? Yeah, because it's May 8th. I'm booked up until the second week
I
of
know.
June. Could you
Well,
imagine?
I was willing to just, that's what I was saying. Because it was my era, I
Mhm.
was willing to wait until you had like an opening and it was down, months down the line. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that get a little chaotic because then I be forgetting that somebody I didn't know. I was like, let me just squeeze her
Yeah.
in. So you're just taking up my lunchtime. It's all right.
Oh, people get the meeting your food. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's
I
cool.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Because I was just about to eat something and then my spirit said, go call that lady. Go give her this. Go give her this reading.
You know why? Because I was so, I was sitting here. I'm in California. I'm looking at the time, and
Yeah.
I'm like saying, okay, I'm waiting. And I'm in my angst and my excitement, because I
Mhm.
don't do time. Like, I don't
Right.
really watch, I don't pay no attention to time.
Mhm.
And so mine got a little off, but I'm glad we're speaking now.
Yes, my love, absolutely. With the first thing that came up, I don't know if it is a family member or whatnot, or someone that was very dear to you that made the transition. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not picking up on if it's a male or a female, but there's some spirit,
Hello.
huh?
I was already getting excited when you said what you're picking up on. I already know. I feel your vibration in your voice. My dad's birthday is this week, and then my
Okay.
son's birthday was 2 days after my dad. They're very strong Taurus men, and they're very special to my life, even though my father transitioned when I was 15.
That's
So
what.
that's what he's real strong in my life. He's real present in my life, and
Mhm.
I'm grateful for that. Oh my goodness, girl,
He
you're amazing. Come
He
on,
no
I'm listening.
he no he's actually behind me, and that's what I'm feeling like. It's more than one spirit. It's like one spirit on one shoulder and the other is on the
Mhm.
other. It's like, when they say just walk the path of faith, don't worry about nothing, that your angels is behind you type of thing.
Exactly. Yes.
That's how they coming behind me, and
Yes.
they were more like the force that made me go. They actually said, go give this woman a reading of her life. That was the message,
Exactly.
actually. Yes, go give this woman a reading of her life. I said, okay, fine, let me just go read her and go on with the lunch. And then when I sat here and I meditated and I centered myself, I felt two spirits behind me. So I'm like, but I couldn't figure out rather it is a male or a female. And the reason for, now that you confirmed that, your father made the transition when you was 15 years old, that will make sense because this was a long time ago, you see. So
Yes.
this is not something recent where he's able to show me who he is completely, but his spirit is
Recently, he's
definitely.
been able to. That's why I
Yeah.
wasn't able to receive him
Oh.
before, but now I am, and I'm trying to get to know him as well as a lot of close people
Oh.
transition, not just my dad. Um, that were just significant to my life and to who I was, that I feel so alone. Like, it feels like everybody else, everybody that I love is on the other side, and these people who are still
Oh.
left here are strangers to me. I feel alone in the world. My grandfather is over there. Both my grandparents on both sides. My father, my baby girl.
Oh.
Just a lot of loss that I have to be strong for. Like, I'm really the strong martyr for
Ab-
all this loss that I received.
Absolutely, my love. You know
That's
why?
what I
You know why? Because the first thing that came up is she needs to work on the heart chakra. That's when I started
Yeah.
picking. I started working. Channeling your spirit guides, and they say, she needs to work on her heart chakra due to a separation. That's what I was going to ask you. Did you separate from a loved one or a divorce or whatnot?
I'm separated from the love. Aside from the people that are lost, my heart aches for someone that I'm separated from who's incarcerated.
Okay.
Just incredible man. 11 years I've been down with him. And all I want, if nothing else, is for him to just come home.
I know.
Because he needs to do work out here. We have plans together. We do business together. We're writers together. He's been my rock. He's my support. But he's separated from me. And it aches my soul. It's the core of my soul. I can't breathe. This happening not with me.
I know.
That's it. Everything. I can handle all the other stuff in my life, but to have somebody who's so profound and so right on point, Ella. He's just the business. This dude is the business. And I'm like, I meet all these other dudes, and I came back around separate. I was celibate for a lot of years just so I can get in tune with myself to connect with him. Because, I'm hearing a lot of the stories about guys locked up. And my history with the people with the guys that are locked up is really interesting because my father was locked up. So I got real comfortable with someone that I love being in prison. So when my father died, I searched out, going to the prisons or whatever. People were ridiculing me and everything. I was ministering to men in prison, not even on trying to be with them level. I was ministering, reaching out to them because I felt like if I had been able to reach out to my father, he would still be here. I had a long, heavy guilt with just, man, if I could have did this and that. So I was reaching out by way, pseudo.
Your father's crying. Dad. He's crying.
Yeah. Because he was so hurt. I mean, he was tortured in prison, experimented on back in the 60s. He suffered a beautiful, dark-skinned black man with beautiful caramel eyes.
Wow.
And he went through a lot because he was the darkest one in his family. He has 4 siblings, and he was the darkest one. And he has eyes same color as mine, but he was darker skinned. And he had a lot of issues and a lot of insecurity. And I feel like he's using me to tell his story. That's why he's not resting in peace.
Oh, yeah.
He has a voice. And like you're saying, you hear him talking to you. I'm talking to my father through you.
Yes.
That's why I was waiting for you to call me because I was like, I'm getting ready to talk to my father. I'm getting ready to connect to some folk by speaking to this beautiful soul.
Oh, it makes sense. And that's the reason. Oh, now I'm seeing why I was pushed the way.
My life around with this call. You need to know how profound this has been in order. And it's been coming for a long time. For you to speak to me and me to speak to you.
And this is the reason why, it's in divine alignment that I called you today and not June, the second week of June.
Yes.
That's the reason why,
That's what I said too. I said if I didn't speak to her, it's because it wasn't the right time. Because our vibrations and our voices have to align so that I can feel what you're saying to me in order to speak to my father. And whoever else comes through, my ancestry, I'm writing this magnificent book. And my father is the one that helped me. A lot of both my grandmothers came to me. Like I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, just jump out of my bed and hop on my computer and just start writing. Because I'm a brilliant writer.
Yes.
And my father wanted his voice to be heard through this book, and that's how I started. It scares me, so that's why I be having. It's not writer's block. It's just that the emotions in writing the book become so intense because all my ancestors and past family are coming to me so strong. I can't handle them all at the same time, and that's why I have social anxieties and panic attacks.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to receive it all. I'm trying to find a way to get in my meditation, calm my spirit so I can feel them all so that they can be of service to my life, so I can be of service to the world.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've already been doing it though. And your confirmation or rather you actually created this. You get what I'm saying? Your energy is what actually pulled me from my table in the kitchen to call you because I was just about to
Okay.
eat. You know what I'm saying? I was just about to eat some
I
quinoa.
received that and I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, I was just about to eat some of my lunch, and the spirit realm said, "No, put that down. Go give this woman a reading of her life." That is
Yeah.
exactly the message that came through. I said, "Okay, you know what? Let me just call her real quick. I could just, it's not a big deal, whatever." And
I
as
can
I
feel
sat,
an exalted breath when you're
yes,
just telling me that. Everything you're saying, you could just say boo, and I could feel the vibration of what you're saying, what's in your thoughts. And after you get off the phone with me, that first bite you have of your lunch is going to be the best bite you've ever had in your life.
absolute. I'm
Whatever you're
telling
eating.
you. I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you because and then when
I'm
I
so
sat
grateful.
here, right, and then when I sat in my, centering myself and just connecting with my higher self,
Yeah.
I felt the ancestors, your ancestors rather, or your spirit, behind me. So I said, "Oh, okay, so what's going on?" And then
Pushing you to get on this
pushing
out there.
me.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
My dad was a very complicated man. And since this is
Yeah.
the anniversary of his birthday, he was
Oh,
a gang member out there in Pasadena where I'm from, which
right.
is the title of my book. It's called The Pasadena Purple Princess Chronicles. And the
Oh,
fourth eye element. And basically, we know about the third eye, but I took a twist on that. And
yes.
the fourth eye elements are those hidden personalities and spirits within us that we don't face.
Yes.
That they're in our lives, and we have to address them because they're going to address us. That's why we have different, we cold, we hot. It's no bipolar. It's just that we're just processing the energy as it comes to us. And so the
Absolutely.
fourth eye element is to open up to these other energies and other entities in your life so that you can get on to the business of living. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so hopefully, not hopefully, my book will have a profound impact on the world because this energy that you're feeling through the phone is going to come out through my book.
I feel good. I feel good about it, and I'm just honored. You know what I'm saying? This is a clear example that you can actually say that I am actually in tune with the spirit realm. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
this is an example. This is like a testimonial that you know
That
what
you're clear.
Ella is really in tune with the spirit realm because if you're telling me if you're confirming all of this prior to me calling you, then that goes to show me that your spirit was actually drawing me to get on the phone in addition to whatever messages had to be given to you. And like you said, just the first 5 minutes, that's all you needed to hear was your father and stuff that was on the other line. That's all you
But
needed
you
to
just
hear.
said something, and I was like, "Yep, that's it," because I felt you. And I
Yes.
was also telling myself, I said, I only signed up for 30 minutes, and I know that I'm gonna kick myself that I should have paid for longer because we're just gonna be so aligned with each other. And I hadn't even really watched very many of your videos because I've been, concerned with other things, but I felt you. And I said, as soon as I get it up the time, I've got to speak with her because she's going to confirm and reveal to me what I've just been, lingering on. I'm 50 years old, like half a century years old, and all this stuff is new to me. I'm stepping into a new understanding of who I am,
Absolutely.
and it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's bad in my life. There's nothing I can't handle. There's not a problem I can't solve today in my life. I don't fear death. I welcome all the entities and all the deities that are helping me along the way. I feel them. I love them, and I honor them, and I embrace them. You know what I'm saying? And I honor you for being the vessel to reach me, and there's millions of people. That's why you're so busy. That's why the abundance and the prosperity is yours. And then you can be who you are. That's what I love about you. It's like Ella's down with the business. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean she can't feel what's coming to her in her spirit and in her mind.
That's right.
That's the beauty of who you are.
Yeah.
Awesome. You have all the permission to share my video.
Thank you.
Because I want us to reach everybody. I want them to know who you are, what you're about, and how genuine you are.
Oh, thank you so much. Now you making me happy. Thank
Yes.
you. I'm
Yes,
trying to make you happy. You
I have
making yeah.
experienced quite a bit of things in my life, and then I come out on the other end, and I, have a difficult time processing stuff.
Yes.
With my angst and my nervousness. My mom and dad were no joke. They were just most dysfunctional as they come. But I came on the other side and loved them so dearly. And I'm so grateful for who they are. I'm not one of those, oh, woe with me victim stories. It'll come all out of my book to share the story about everything from my abuse has been in every one you name, physical, emotional, sexual. And there's a purpose for me to have experienced that. And what the beauty and the joy of my life is that I know that now, and I'm comfortable with myself now. My body and who I represent now is that I'm getting it now. But before I got it, I didn't understand, and so I was taking in all the energies. And if you see me, or you feel me, you feel that I'm taking on all these energies from not just this lifetime, but for some past.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why is because the Creator knows that I'm strong enough to handle it all. That's why.
Absolutely. That is a good. That is an absolute. That is a perfect way of processing the information. You see, some people will say, oh no, why am I going through these things, and why this and why that. But if you process it and say, you know what, the universe is not going to give nothing that I can't handle, that is a better way of that is a better outcome, or that is a better way of elevating yourself to higher consciousness. See, you have a choice to think positive about any situation or negative about any situation, and the result of your thinking will determine your reality. So the main fact that you're saying that you've gone through, even emotional, spiritual, and sexual, and verbal, and and physical abuse, and you're saying, but listen, I am who I am now, and I am a powerful woman. That's another example of healing is an everlasting journey. I keep telling my clients that over and over and over and over and over and over again. Healing is just not, I provide you with recommendations and things to do, and once you start seeing good things happen, it's over. No. You get what I'm saying? And then especially if you've been going through lots of traumatic experiences in your past life, you have a lot of DNA cleaning that you have to do. This is the reason why the first thing that came up with you when I sat down is they said, the spirit realm said, listen, she needs to begin to work on her heart chakra. The heart chakra with you, because again, what they're saying is, to the extent that you want to visualize or manifest certain things in the near future, your heart vibration has to resonate on that same frequency. And that's the only thing that I was more so picking up on. And I'm like, well, what happened? What's going on? And they said, well, she's been going through lots of separation. She's been going through separations in her life with loved ones. And I'm like, oh, okay. And as soon as I got the message with loved ones, I felt your ancestors or your family members in the back of me, pushing me. Like, come on, push her. Go ahead, call her. Very strong behind me. And then the main fact that you got on the phone right away, boom, my father's anniversary. You get what I'm saying? And he's a Taurus. Are we not in the Taurus sun? So absolutely with you. Another thing that came up is the color yellow. You want to do a lot of yellow color frequency, or yellow color healing. And again,
I just I took it. I don't mean to interrupt, but I went to Los Angeles because the shopping is cheaper out there in my rural town out here in Riverside, California, and I bought a yellow sweater.
Okay, great.
For my writing, so when I put it on, I write. Oh my goodness, it's so powerful, Ella.
Well, they took me off my table and told me to give you a reading of your lifetime. So.
And I don't think I've heard you say many different things. Like each reading is so unique.
Yes.
It's like custom made from your spirit to the individual spirit, and that's just so amazing to me.
Yes.
I'm Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you
well,
so very
well,
much.
how can I help you? Well, how can I help you
Oh
now?
my goodness! So I have very many different personalities. I mean, I channel everything. So to process everything that I've experienced. I just back to what I was saying, that just like with my heart or whatever, is that how do I still continue to be who I am, going forward, and not let the emotion of being that separation that you speak of rule my life. Because I'm an empath, so every emotion, I'm taking on everybody's emotions. I'm taking on what they've got going on, and I make it be my own, and it slows me up from my progression or whatever it is I have my mindset to do.
Well, I want to say what I want to say. What I'm picking up more so, what the spirit realm is saying is, first you want to be thankful that you have this ability to do this, and to be able to adapt to other people's emotions and things like that. I'm more so picking up in your past life that you were like I'm not going to say like a healer, but you were more like a consoler or like a nurturer, right? And for this reason, what is your sign? Are you a water sign?
Aquarius.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely. Aquarius could pass for water signs at times too. Some people say water, some people say air. But
yeah, but I like to say that I represent all the signs because of my many different personalities. I'm not that limited person just to Aquarius. Right. So I find that I have a little Pisces in me, especially honey, good Mercury in retrograde, and I'm everybody.
Absolutely, that's how come when you decode your natal chart, you will see that every planet and every sign plays a part of who you are. But what I'm more so saying is in terms of you being, being able to adapt to or pick up on other people's energy, what I'm feeling more so is something like a water sign, because water takes the shape of every situation that they're in. And that's the reason why I just asked. And then on top of that, the main fact that they said that she was like a nurturer in in her past life. When you talk about nurturing, you talk about the mother. And when you talk about the mother, you rather talk about an earth or a water frequency or element. That's the only reason why,
And you're absolutely correct, because usually, like, I take in, like, homeless people and people that come connecting to me. I feel that they're missing something, a connection with their mother or something, and they're looking for nurturing and mothering from me.
Right.
I left my job as a teacher to finish my book, and I was nurturing the children, teaching the children, all those capacities I've served in all of them. In a nurturing capacity, so I feel that like I taken on understanding my past life and incorporated into this life. That's kind of I think what I just need to be patient and doing meditation and how to do. Lining it all up together, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm all over the place at a lot of times. That's because I have to be so many different things to so many different people. And I want to make sure I want to take care of everybody else, but then start taking care of me. That's the same old thing that everybody is saying. But me, I really have to learn to do that. I take on so much of other people's stuff and make it my own, that I'm, incapacitated financially, emotionally, and ways like that. So I have to find ways to lift myself up to not do that. You know what I mean? That's another reason why you may feel that way, in the way that the question that you asked in terms of, well, how can I still be me with having all of this? You get what I'm saying? Or having all of these emotions going on. One of the things that I told my previous client before calling you, I said, listen, certain people and certain things have to be eliminated out of your life in order for you to rise above the equation or float above the water. You get what I'm saying? So, everyone comes to you, but that don't mean that you have to help everybody. It is your
Aquarian, quote unquote, energy, because Aquarian deals with the public. You get what I'm saying? Aquarians are the humanitarian. They are the rebels. They want to go and they want to defend other people. Something like something like Aries. You understand? So in any event, you should come with that balance where, okay, yes, this person is coming to me, but listen, if it's going to drain me, or if I got something that I have to do that, needs more or acquire more attention, then that's what I need to do. I feel like the door of self-evaluation, or rather the door of self-love, needs to be opened up more so for you. And I'm not saying that you don't love yourself. I'm just saying that, okay, you did your part of helping everyone. Boom, you got the stamp. You got your reward, all right? You're rewarded, good sister. You got your reward. But now the door of self-preservation has been opened up. You have a book you have to write. You like to, you like to sing. You got all of this thing.
You make me cry.
Right.
You just so on point. You just right on. It's like it's flowing out of your mouth so correctly, and it just hits me emotionally, because that's the thing I've been working on.
Yeah.
Is the self-love, because when you've experienced some of the turmoil and the trauma that I've experienced in my life, for me, there is a dual mind. There's a part of me that has all of this confidence and such a social butterfly and has all of this, and then there's part of me that just feels like you're just still not good enough. I just feel this acceptance thing, and this fear of being good enough chokes me out, Ella, and I just working on it. I get drained and I get tiresome on trying to work on it, because I think I've hit every angle on this self-love thing, and I still come up short. Like I came short with just close to writing my book. Found a publisher that is going to publish it for way less than I had saved up for, and all of this, and just this stopping, dead cold, and this stopping in my tracks with this lack of you're good enough, you can do it, just go for it.
I mean, you gotta
I
also.
don't have enough people encouraging me. I don't know.
Who cares about who's encouraging you? Sometimes no encouragement is the best thing. Sometimes no advertisement, no support is the best thing. Do you know that, right?
Like, I understand. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. That's what I have to know. That's what I have to feel, and that's what I have to believe. So what you're saying is, and what I know is, I have been depending and relying on that support, and now I'm flying free out here, and I gotta just, wade in the deep waters a little bit, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to get this book out, and there's no stopping that for anything.
Absolutely.
So if it means getting this self-love stuff together, or not writing that book, honey, I better get on it. You know what I'm saying? And get all this, goddess love coming upon me.
Yeah.
So.
And then two is like like I mentioned to you, previously. I'm like, okay, well, who's the one saying this to you? Like, who's talking? What is the voice? Who is this what entity? What entity inside of you is the one that is blocking you or telling you can't do it? So whoever, let me tell you something. It's known as let me put it in this way, right? It's known as, you have to be the watcher. Okay, let me explain what this means, right? The watcher is the higher you that just watches your subconscious mind play its game. Okay? So instead of you entertaining and playing with the game, and when you play with the game, you now become the victim of these emotions. So when you pick up on, you're not going to be good, you're not going to be nobody, you fearful, you got to step out. The higher self got to step out and watch what happens. You see, so you have one or two choices. You have the choice to entertain that feeling of fear and deal with it, as you know, right? Or you have the choice to step back and say, well, where the hell is this feeling or this thought coming from? And if it's from other people's energy and other people's aura, then you need to go sage yourself. You need to go say some affirmations. You need to release certain people out your life. you need to begin to visualize nothing but peace, harmony, and good fortune in the near future. That's what you should be doing. You see.
And I am. So that means that I need to do it even more intensely.
Often. Right.
So that means there's some more people that need to be released out of my life. That I agree. And I need to just work on all of that more, because I do that now. You know, in meditation and asking for the wisdom and the strength. Because a lot of it is people that are real close to me that I've allowed, I feel like, get infiltrated. And I guess I'm in mourning, because I had to let some serious, real close relations go, like my daughter. I've been in mourning for the past month about that. But I seen her yesterday, so I kind of like that, kind of eased that. But that was real intense for me, because there was some deep-rooted stuff going on that was bringing up to the surface, that it was just profound and just not, I wasn't ready to receive it because of this criticism coming from everybody. I just can't shake the haters, you know what I'm saying? And I have to work on that. So
again, life is, as much as we may want life to be perfect, life is a journey of ups and downs, you know, and you've been on this planet way more than I, so you may have more experiences and those type of stuff, right? So again, ups and downs and roller coasters, but if you are in control of, or rather if you're driving that car, then you know the direction that you're going, because you're driving the car, you see. You know, so in any event, you know, when you ask about, well, how can I still be the person that I am with all of this happening, I'm sure you with the, you know, with the information that I gave you, I'm sure all has been revealed internally. But with you, you know, you've came a long way with healing thyself and coming into peace, but you still, because of the position that you're in now, in the company that you're keeping, you're still in progress or process of healing yourself.
Yeah. Well, yes. I'm just taking a minute to breathe in everything that you said, and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Absolutely. All right. So, you know, I definitely, oh no, it didn't hang up. Oh shoot, the phone hung up.
Hello?
Yes, please excuse me, the phone hung up. Yes.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was like, is that how our session's in? Okay.
No. I never hang up on my clients like that.
No, I didn't say you hung up. I just didn't know how you know how your phone was set up and stuff. No, that's quite all right.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Yes.
Your soul, I'm just grateful how your soul, the words are really important. And I'm going to keep and take it all over with me. But the way that your spirit resonates with my soul as well as everybody else's, it's just amazing. And just thank you.
I appreciate you too. Please feel free to recommend me to anyone that may benefit from my service.
Oh, yes.
May the Creator continue to bless you on your journey. Once I upload this, video, I'll send this off to you.
Okay, thank you so much, and enjoy the day.
Please text me your email address. All right.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.